Let's hope that framing's good because this is what you're getting.
What's up, gamers,
What's
and
up,
welcome back to another
Stop,
exciting
stop,
episode of the
stop.
Siblings Podcast. Don't touch my mouth. What's your gun sound like? Pew pew. My friends asked me that once. What does your gun sound like? And I went, it's a bubble gun.
That's crazy.
I have never heard the joke before, the meme before. I've never
What's
heard
the
it.
meme?
It's what's your gun sound like?
Is it supposed to? Is there something you're supposed to say, or you just
make
say
a sound
whatever?
effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I never heard it before, and I was just like, it's bubbles.
Hi, I'm Jay.
And I'm Emily.
Welcome to Siblings.
Welcome to
This
Siblings.
is. Oh wait. Hold on. We gotta do the intro after this. Okay. Hi, I'm Jay.
And I'm Emily.
Welcome to Siblings.
We're out of practice somehow. We keep doing this, but we're doing it different every
We
time.
have 45 minutes to film an entire episode. Usually we take like an hour and a half to film an episode, so this is either going to be a very short episode or a very condensed one.
What?
I need to not do things that I have to edit out.
So that was episode 10. This is episode 11.
Episode
Can't do that right
11.
Episode 11.
Episode 11. We didn't say anything to celebrate episode 10.
Double digits. We've been doing this for a double digits amount of time. That's what
What the
have we
heck?
done? 3 months? 4 months? How long have we been doing this?
Too long.
Time.
Time
It
is
exists.
stupid.
I
was
think.
looking through my memories, my photos. And I realized we've been friends for over a year, and I was like, damn.
I feel like
We need a late
simultaneously.
friendiversary.
I feel like simultaneously, I just met you and I've known you my entire life.
Yeah, it's really weird.
When did we meet? Do you know when we met?
Like, we went when I started working with you, which was like April last year.
I sent a text to my friend being like, dude, I just met somebody at work that said, I know what you are
That's
upon
how we
first
met.
meeting. So I could probably find the exact date.
Just look up. No, but you can look up the specific message.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you. It's looking up. I know what you are. Be who you are. Yes, I met Sawyer yesterday
Yes.
of the Roommates podcast.
Oh, yes,
and
of
they
the
were
Roommates
It
podcast,
has
and
not
they were
started
roommates.
Yet,
It might by the time this comes out.
but it might.
3 weeks? No, it won't.
And they were Roommates podcast.
Because,
It's
I don't
our
think theirs
si-
is going to start until August.
I think their podcast is going to be the sibling of the Siblings podcast.
It's our
You like
it's our
this?
sibling podcast. We're like this. I'm gonna find this later.
Gonna be way more famous than us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I feel it everything I do. Which is part of the topics. Which is part of like the things that I have to say because last night I was like, I don't have much to talk about except my existential dread.
Woohoo!
Both of the episodes are just heavy. Like a
Yeah,
10
last
pound
one was
weight.
heavy.
Yeah, because I was talking about trans rights, but then I also talked about Trump saying my pussy, so I think it evened out fine.
I think it evened out.
Yeah.
I've got stuff. What I've got going on is, let's check my talking points. I went to Wonderland,
Oh yeah.
so we'll circle back to that because that'll be like a little light dessert after heavy talking about.
Well, first we can
Yeah,
talk about the
men.
picnic with the little ducks.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention
We
that.
went
on
to
the
a park and
picnic.
had a picnic, and there were like maybe 15 baby ducks surrounding us.
There were so many baby dogs.
At one point, a baby duck pecked my butt.
It did. It was so cute.
I could have cried. I've never been that close to a baby duck before, and they were so cute.
I'm literally because I took photos with my film camera and I lost all
Oh,
of them, and
yeah.
I'm so mad because I had a really good shot of you
So sorry.
scolding the mama duck.
Okay,
You were just
here's
standing
the
there
tea.
like, you get away from here!
I probably looked bad to everyone else, but here's the tea. So there were a bunch of orphan baby ducks. I think maybe something happened to their parent, whatever. I don't know what happened. There were a bunch of orphan baby ducks.
I don't think they were all orphans. There was a mom with them before.
Yeah, but then she's a deadbeat. But there were a bunch of
So
random
that
baby
place.
ducks. And then at one point there was just one left. The mama duck of the other babies was attacking this other baby duck. And I was like, fuck no. So I kept beefing with her, trying to chase her
Yeah.
away from the baby, and the baby had no survival instincts, kept coming back towards the mom it's like, are you my mom? And it's like, gonna kill you, bitch. Are you my mom?
No.
No,
Knife to the chest.
No,
Sword
I'm
slash
the
to the
Grim
chest,
Reaper.
and you're on fire.
But yeah, and then the other babies were attacking the baby, and I was like, "What's going on?" I was trying to separate them, but they would just not separate. It was really weird. I took a blueberry, and it was like
It's
holding
so
it in its little beak.
cute.
It was so cute.
Look it up because you can give them fruits.
Yes, blueberry.
'Cause-
Blueberry.
Yeah, because fruits are good for them. It's a little sweet. It's probably not great for them, and we did give them a lot of fruit, but
Not really. Actually, we ate like all
we
our
gave
fruit.
them a lot of fruit.
A couple blueberries is fine.
We gave them a lot of fruit.
Do you want us to get canceled?
Okay, listen.
Oh man, you're going on vacation next week, so.
I am going on vacation.
But we won't miss an episode because we double film.
What?
What?
The episode that's coming out this week, this Friday, is the one that we
Episode
filmed. That's episode 9. And then this one,
It's
the one
gonna be
that's coming out when I'm on vacation,
It's episode 10.
is gonna be episode 10. The
Yes.
big 1-0.
Big one.
Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
party. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. I fly out to PEI. I surprise you. I say hi, bitch. 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary.
Yeah.
You're gonna come stay with me
Yeah. Harass
in
you.
the house.
I miss Newfoundland so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do really do.
I really
My parents
miss
are
it.
like, oh, we might go back, but we're not going to bring you. And I was like,
That's so mean.
my parents don't like bringing me on vacations.
That sucks.
I'm the youngest, so by the time I was born, my sisters had been to Disney like a handful of times already. Yeah, it's just like being the youngest. By the time you're like the same age as my sisters were when they were still going to Disney, I'm like no longer like my parents aren't taking us on family trips anymore.
That
So it
sucks.
kind of sucks, you know. But
Yeah.
there's perks to being the youngest. I'm the baby.
Yep.
Whatever. Yeah, my parents don't like bringing me on trips. They like going on their own and leave me.
Yeah. That sucks.
But then I'm not allowed to have anyone other than Emily in the house. I might try to guilt trip them to let me have other friends over. I might just go stay with a friend or something. Who knows?
It's kind of isolating to be alone. for
It
that
is.
long.
I don't want to be alone. I'm just a little guy.
Yeah.
I do like having the house to myself, though. I love it.
It
I
is
like being
nice.
able to sing at the top of my lungs.
I love having my own space. I lived in New Brunswick for a little while, like a year ago. It was so nice because like I had 2 neighbors, right? I had my downstairs neighbors and then there was another floor, ground floor. Those guys were always blasting music in the early morning hours. So like screw them. I'm gonna be as loud as I want.
Yeah.
It's
You
great.
joking?
Like yeah, once or twice it's like hard to sleep because they're blasting rock music at 4 a.m. But like whatever. Because I can be dancing and singing and screaming and whatever, and they
Yeah.
can't say anything about it.
I'd hate if I knew that anyone could hear me sing. I think I'd
I don't
like
think
lose it.
I feel like they were probably asleep when I was awake. I'm gonna be real.
I'd never sing, even if though I live in the basement, I never sing with my parents' home ever.
I do, but I don't sing the same way when there's other people home. Like when there's nobody home, I'm like, let's put on a challenging song. Let's put on the most like let's test my range.
I really wish I could sing. That is like, I can do a lot of artistic things. That is like the one thing that I really just can't do is music.
Yeah.
And it's something I want to be able to do so bad. I've always wanted to be able to do it so bad. Because I've always been good at like writing,
Yeah.
but I've never been good at singing. And it
feel
makes
like
me
you
so sad.
could.
I'm trying, but I don't sound good. And the
You just
thing
have
is,
to, like,
I
keep
trained my
practicing.
voice for a really long time, but then I went on testosterone and my voice dropped. So it's like I'm working with a completely different instrument now.
Yeah.
It's like different.
But if you trained
Well,
it the first time, you can do it again.
I'm trying. I never have the goddamn house to myself. If I lived in an apartment, I would never sing because I'd be like, someone will hear me. I'm not doing it.
That's fair.
I want to go to karaoke more, but it's so expensive.
So
I
expensive.
don't have a job right now. The job market is absolutely disgusting. All the jobs are like, I go on Indeed and all the jobs are things I can't do. Like, I'm not a nurse. Why are you giving me nursing jobs? Like, and I'm also not moving to another province to get a part-time job.
Yeah, no way.
It's like, can I please get a decent part-time job in this city that I live in? This huge city that I live in. It's not like we live in a small town. We live in a massive city.
Anyways.
Girl, I like it.
So, what's your topics? What's you gotta say?
I literally came in the studio today and I was like, my only topics are me just blabbing about men.
Go for it.
I hate that your dad listens to this podcast.
I don't think he actually does.
Okay, good.
Like, I think he listened to, like, the first couple episodes.
Okay.
And then
I
I
hope he
don't think
doesn't.
he keeps up with it. He's
'Cause,
got podcasts he likes
sometimes
more.
that's in the back of my mind. I'm like, my dad is gonna see this shit, bro.
I'm
I'm saying who
think he
want
will.
me to the camera, and this poor guy is like, why is my child friends with this? Why is my child friends with the... Anyways, no matter pissing me off. They're pissing me off. It's like things will be going so well, and then they'll just make me mad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, why are they all so disrespectful?
How so?
Or like, it's like you had a good thing going, bro.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, unprompted, you were just an asshole.
That's weird.
It's like, okay. I don't know what their deal is. What dude's fucking deal is. But speaking of guys, I might be going on a date on Friday.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kind of scared.
Exciting.
I have this constant fear that it's only a matter of time until people realize I'm ugly.
You're not ugly.
Okay, I feel that I am.
Yeah, but like, I need to tell you this. When I was waiting for the train with Sawyer after
Yeah.
our picnic, he said to me, I don't know who told Jay that he's ugly because he's not. Like he was like, I don't know who put that idea in his head because you're not ugly.
Several people throughout my life, and I think
Yeah,
that
and
just
they're
ingrained.
wrong.
So many people growing up told me I was ugly, and that like ingrained so deep in my mind. So not only is that something like I am constantly thinking about, but it's like, but I also feel like if I don't let people know that I know I'm ugly, they're gonna think I'm too confident, and they're gonna think badly of me because of that. I think that they're gonna think that I'm overconfident. They're gonna think like, why is this ugly person like confident? That's gross.
I don't think confidence is ever gross. I think like being like there's a difference
Yes.
between confidence and cocky.
I feel like I have to like preface to people. I'm like, oh, by the way, I know I'm ugly. Like, don't worry about
I don't
it.
think
I'm
you
cringe.
should preface that.
I shouldn't. I feel like it makes it worse.
It
but,
does. Like
yeah.
it because it primes people to see that when it's not true.
You're right. But I also like I'm living like I'm like people are gonna just somehow find out. Like it's like, oh, I meet someone online. They see every picture I've posted of myself. They can see my profile, they can see me. But like they haven't met me yet, and the second they meet me they're gonna realize I'm ugly. Or they've met me, but it's just gonna take time for them to realize, and then they're not gonna be interested in me anymore, or they're gonna be hurtful. And I always feel like it's only a matter of time. And that scares me.
Yeah.
And that keeps me like hidden away.
Yeah. I mean that is scary.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the dating world. So I don't
That's
have much
fair.
like advice on that.
Girl,
But like
do
you're
I know
not
much about the
ugly.
dating world? I am so bad. Because sometimes I'll like see a guy that I kinda like and I'll just be really mean to him. And then he doesn't get it and then I'm sad.
No.
And I'm like, you didn't get it, bro. I know I called you a loser, but I was flirting with you. Stupid.
Hey loser.
I will never beef more with someone than someone I'm into.
Really?
Yeah. I will
so
beef
funny.
with them.
I believe that. Mr. Womp Womp.
If I ever find someone that like will accept how mean I am and fully understand that it is like humor,
Mm-hmm.
I will fall in love with them. But I understand not getting it that it's humor because people are used to that stuff being an insult.
Mm-hmm.
I just like turn it around. Just like, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's some people are into that. I have a friend who keeps telling me about how much all he wants is a woman that hates him.
I feel like that
People like that kind of thing.
No, I'm being hateful on myself again because I'm like, I feel like that works for hot people if it doesn't work for me.
Well-
But now I'm being mean to myself again.
Yeah, because you're not ugly.
No one could be meaner to me than me.
Yeah. Stop doing it.
No,
I got this really good photo of you. I got
It was
the
sad.
best photo of Jay. It was crisp. It was clear. His hair looked really nice. He was dressed so cool. He had a funny little pose. He looked
I look like
so
Cabbage Patch
good.
Doll.
You looked so
Look
good in
like a
this photo.
Cabbage
You
Patch
did not
Doll.
look like a Cabbage Patch doll. I sent him
It
this
felt
photo.
like
I
a
was like,
Cabbage
look, I
Doll.
got my photos back. This photo looks so good. And he went, it's giving troll under a bridge.
No, it was giving Shrek.
No, it wasn't.
It was giving Shrek. It was giving Ogre.
In
For
what
real.
world?
Everything.
No. The whole point of Shrek is that he's beautiful. By the way, you ever watch that movie? The whole point is that it doesn't matter what people say about him because he loves himself.
That's fair. Good for him. Can't relate.
It's the point of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
I can see so many things in this. Like, I really don't like my nose. I don't like how big my cheeks are, and I don't like the line that they make on my face. I don't like how round my chin is. Yeah, like, it's like my nose, my cheeks, and my chin are like my biggest insecurities, and you can see all of them in full view right here.
Because what I see in this photo here, is I see your smile. I see a little bit of like, I hate having my photo taken. I see, I'm so excited to be at Pride. I see your hair looking really nice with the light hitting it. Like,
I mean, like, it's a good photo. It's just
a
not a good photo of me.
It's a good photo of you. Everybody that's seen the photo has been like, that's a good looking photo.
Maybe one day when I'm older, I'll be like, because I used to hate myself back then when I was in high school, and now I'm like, oh, I wish I looked like I did in high school. So, well, certain parts, not all parts. Not my bad eyebrows. Just like
your Sharpie brows.
Yeah, I feel like my insecurities are genuinely a problem though. Like, it's like too far. It's like I think about so many different things all the time.
Yeah.
I can't like just be out. I'm like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom and check my hair right now. Yeah. Like at like every time I go to the bathroom. People probably think I do coke because I go to the bathroom so much for very short intervals of time.
I don't think anybody thinks that you do coke.
But do I not have enough energy?
I think.
I'm not quirky enough to do
right.
coke. I'm kidding. That's true. I don't have coke energy. Thank you so much for saying that. Cocaína. No, flour. Somebody asked me why I hate the military.
Pardon?
It's a video. He goes, cocaína. No, flour. Somebody asked me why I hate the military.
The internet's a weird place.
It is a very weird place. And I feel like the internet also breeds insecurity so much.
It does.
Because I'm like, why was I like 15 being like, oh, I need a nose job? Like, hello?
The way that social media affects young kids nowadays is genuinely really scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's so scary. Like, you see, like, little kids being like, oh, I need, like, moisturizer, and I need to, like, fully wash my, like, do, like, a 12-step skincare routine, and, like, do a perfect wing liner or whatever. Like, you're a kid. Go be a kid. I once at work, I saw this kid, I had to check her age. I was like, how old are you? And she was like, 10. And I went, no, like, how old are you? Because I thought that maybe she misheard me because she looked like she was 14.
Which is like, yeah, like having style and like being able to explore that at a young age is super fun. But at the same time, it's like the beauty ideals are crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're getting worse every year.
And it's just like, it's so hard to just constantly think of that. But I'm like in a room and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be the best looking person here. I just really hope I'm not the worst.
I don't even think about that. Like for me, like what I've had to do to like deal with like insecurity, and it's like a constant like uphill battle. But I've been like just like focusing on like my self-talk and just really focusing on like neutral language.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have to like be all that pretty or like whatever. I don't have to be like the best looking or whatever. And I'm trying not to like compare myself to others.
Yeah.
I just have to be like, I'm me. That's all I need, you know?
The thing is though, I love myself actually inside.
Yeah.
I love who I am.
That's huge.
I think that I put a lot of effort into really loving my hobbies and being an artist and trying to live the life that I want to live, and I think that I become a person that I'm very happy about. And I always want to improve myself, but I am very happy with who I am.
That's huge.
But I don't feel that way about the outside, and it feels to me like there's almost like it's like my body's like a barrier, or people see me. Like I feel like people don't see me almost because of how I look. I feel like people like just like can't see me. It's like a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling to love yourself so much inside and hate yourself so much outside.
Yeah.
It is a really bizarre feeling, but
I mean, like, loving yourself on the inside in the first place is huge. Like, that's really, really
sometimes
hard.
I think I might love myself a little too much because I'm like, a lot of people don't like themselves inside as much as I do, I guess.
Just because other people don't like themselves does not mean that you shouldn't like yourself.
That's true.
It just means that they need to get on your level.
I put a lot of work into it, though, because I've been through so much shit, and I think when you go through, like, especially when people go through abuse,
Yeah.
this is really dark, but when you go through, like, being disrespected so much and also not having a good sense of self-respect, when you get that, it's so powerful. It's like a drug almost.
Yeah.
It's like, it's really, really powerful when you get that. So I feel like people who have been through that kind of thing, when they get that self-respect, it's, like, intense.
Yeah.
But you like, I see that in people, like, people who I know who've been through that kind of thing, that, like, gain their confidence, they're, like, super, super confident.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, now I've been through that, and I'm never gonna let anyone fuck with me again.
Yeah, that's huge. That's really good.
No, I mean, I am kind of letting people fuck with me still, but not to the same extent.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
As long as you're, like, keeping it real and, like,
Keeping it 100, guys.
keeping it 100, guys.
100, yeah.
Anyway, podcast. We're on a podcast.
What?
We're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast, and we're almost running out of time.
Yeah, we're fine.
But yeah, I mean, another thing is just, I feel so close yet so far in my life. Like, it's like I am such a fully realized person because I've had so much time to think about who I am in such dark scenarios that, like, I'm just so, like, so hyper aware of who I am and what I can do.
Yeah.
But, like, my life doesn't reflect that. Like, my life is in a completely different place.
Yeah.
Like, it's like my mind is where I want to be as a
Yeah.
person in the future. My reality is in my parents' basement without a job.
Yeah. But I feel like that's, like, societal things, like, out of your control. Where
It
it's
is. Like, we live in a really messed up world. But it's,
we live in a society, guys.
my biggest problem is reminding myself that I have so far to go, realistically. Because it, like, I feel so complete,
Yeah.
weirdly enough. Like, I'm in such a good place mentally, and I feel so complete and aware of myself, but I need to remind myself that doesn't mean the work is done.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta go get it. You gotta be checking Indeed every day, girl. Like, there's no jobs. Like, you have to get a job. You have money.
There's
Like,
no
you're gonna
jobs.
have no money. You have to go to school. You have to actually somehow push yourself even further to get to this point. Even though you're mentally there, girl, you're not there yet. You're not there yet.
It's so tough, man. It's so tough.
Oh my gosh. And we're being so emo, but do you want to talk about Wonderland? Do you? Do you want to talk about your time at Wonderland?
Let's talk about Wonderland. Preface, I'm scared of roller coasters.
I am way more scared of roller coasters than you are.
Alright.
No.
Competition?
No, but, like, I went on if anyone has gone to Disney and gone on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, there's, like, the teeniest little at the beginning, and it made me cry as a kid, so. And I lost my fedora. Yes, I wore a fedora there when I was a kid. I got it back, though. Someone caught it for me. I think there's, like, a picture of my fedora flying off on, like, Pirates of the Caribbean ride, but I think they wanted, like, $30 for it. So we did get it.
You should have bought it. Anyway, I went to
Sorry.
Wonderland with a bunch of friends. I don't like roller coasters. But I was like, I'll go. Like, there's other stuff to do at Wonderland. Like, it's chill. We didn't think about the fact that I could, like, wait in the lines with them and then just leave when they got to the front of the line. But I could have done that.
When
didn't.
you wait in a line, it's like...
You wait so long.
People in Ontario love lines, bro. I don't know what it is.
Love queuing up. Anyway, but we went
For
to
nothing.
Wonderland. We got there, like, noon, I think.
Okay.
We started off with the Cyclone, which is this big ol', it goes, like back and forth, like, rotating, like a pendulum.
Sit.
And everyone, like, my friends were hyping me up. They were like, it's fine. It's not even that bad. You don't go that high. There's no drop, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll do it.
It was bad.
It was bad.
I can't.
It was bad. Like, my friend, she was sitting next to me, and, like, I'd been talking up. I was like, I don't like roller coasters. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I feel like I'm going to pass out. Anything. I'm scared of those things. And so we get on the roller coaster. I'm sitting next to her, and, like, she could tell I'm having a bad time. At one point, she goes, like, are you okay? And I go, no. And then she told me this after the fact. At one point, she thought I had passed out because I was, like, sitting, like, back. I was leaning back. And I had my eyes closed for just like a minute because I was like, this sucks. And I was like, no, having my eyes closed is worse. So I guess she saw when I had my eyes closed and she was like, oh my god, she's passed out. Oh my god, she's gonna throw up. I'm gonna get thrown up on. Anyway, I didn't like it. When the pendulum goes down, it's kind of a drop. And it made every single muscle in my body mad and angry. And every part of my body was like, you're dying right now. You're dying. You're gonna die.
That is how it feels to be on a roller coaster.
I didn't like it. I did not like that. I didn't like it.
The worst part for me in a roller coaster is going up. I hate that.
I don't mind going up.
Hate
I just
it.
can't go down. I cannot go down. So, it was fine. I did it. Proud of myself. Don't need to do it again. And then they're like, we want to go on the Behemoth. We want to go Behemoth, Leviathan, Yukon Striker. I was like, nah. For anybody that doesn't know, the Yukon Striker goes upside down for one. Also has a 90-degree drop, and they hold you over the drop. 7 seconds. They hold you there before you drop. Crazy. Could not do it. So they went into the Behemoth next. I was like, maybe I should go with them. Like, they talked it up. They were like, it's not that bad. And then I went over to the side and I looked at the roller coaster, the parts that I could see, and I went, no, I made the right decision.
Yeah.
I made the right decision of not going. I waited about half an hour.
That's how long the roller coaster was?
No, the line.
Oh, the line. Yeah, of course. The roller coaster was half an hour. That's
Eventually
crazy.
they got close enough to me in the line that we could chit chat, and then they went onto the coaster, and I just kind of waited. They got like a photo pass. They got photos of all the rides. One of the people in the group didn't like roller coasters, so when they went to do Leviathan, he and I hung out. We went on the
Leviathan is
Spinovator twice. The Spinovator was so fun, because you're just in these barrels and it's like the teacups on crack.
Do you know those like spaceship ones where you go in and then they close the door and you're like in the encapsulated? Okay, so one time a family friend, I just heard the story. A family friend went in there.
Yeah.
Someone threw up. It went out and then went back on everyone. And because of that, I will never get in one.
Oh my god. I'm just too scared to go in one like that. That's so scary.
Yeah, because of the vomit story.
We
fuck
were
that.
in line for the Spinovator, and this kid had to came her mom was there. She came back, walked to the end of the line to see her mom holding a glass jar of throw up.
Just throw it away. I know they probably kept that.
They did. We saw them pour it out into the trash.
Oh, you
Just
need to
throw
clean
the
that
bottle.
with bleach.
It's a glass bottle. It's cheap glass bottle. Just throw it out. But
Some
the kid,
people, man.
props to her. She raced back up into her spot in line to go on the ride.
I've known people who wash Ziploc bags.
You can't wash them. It releases microplastics.
That's the least of my concern, okay? I put
That too.
plastic in the microwave. Put saran wrap, Ziploc bags, all that shit.
Should not be doing
Microwave.
that.
If it says BPA free, that shit's going in the microwave.
Alright. Anyway, Spinovator was great. There was the second time we went, there was a bunch of people. There was 2 people with hats, and the employees were like, you gotta take off your hats. And neither of these guys listened. I only saw one of the guys with hats. My friend only saw the other one. So we were on the Spinovator just watching to see if this guy's hat fell off, and we were talking to each other about it, and we were each watching a different guy. Neither of their hats fell off, by the way.
This is my new laugh. Terrible.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We saw this diving show, which was really cool.
Those are always cool.
Yeah, I saw the diving show in the other section when I went with some family because my cousins really liked it. But the one in the medieval area is so cool. They're doing tricks on a trampoline on one of those stripper poles. They were jumping out, diving into the water below, and there was a guy on a tightrope who's doing tricks and stunts on a tightrope. Cool as hell. It was a great time. I also got coerced onto going into the fly, which I did not like.
See, I haven't gone on most of the... I went to Wonderland a lot when I was a kid, but I haven't gone on most of the rides because I'm I'm not doing all that.
The Fly is really bad. I was like, oh, like it's a kids ride. Like kids go on the Fly. But like we got on it. We sat behind these two other guys. The guys were like, oh, you guys like been on this ride before? We're like, no, it's our first time. They go, oh, cool. The first drop is really rough. And then we go down the first drop. It's like crazy steep. And then with the Fly, you just get jerked back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was a bad time. It's a bad time. I didn't like it. At one point we were like my friend was talking to me on the ride. He was like, are you like, you good? I was like, I'm at my limit. I can't do this anymore. I'm at my limit. So now he keeps making fun of me for that.
No, besties.
But it's fun. We went on this one water ride. So it's like the circular raft. We thought we were gonna get a raft all to ourselves because there was 5 of us.
I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I'm tired.
No, it's okay.
I kept yawning. I was at a rock concert and I was yawning and I felt bad because I'm like, I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
Just sleepy.
My eyes were watering so bad because I realized I forgot to blink during my friend's set. I was blinking, but I was just not blinking enough in my eye. I was like almost crying. I was like, I don't think I'm crying at a rock concert. Anyways, sorry.
Just had like a spiritual experience with the rock band.
Perfect Strangers is just such a good band. I started crying. That's not me being sarcastic about them though. Besties. Not a hater. Zed does this all the time now. This to everyone. Love that.
Cute.
Thumbnail.
Oh no. I did the wrong one. Right.
Stupid.
Thumbnail. This is gonna be a short episode.
This is. We move. Better me episode than none.
So it was like this water ride. We thought we were gonna get the ride all to ourselves because it was like a 6-person ride and there were 5 of us. And then they were like, do we have any single riders? Like we walked up, we were like, there's 5 of us, and the person at the front went, like visibly was like, ah, damn it.
Oh.
I don't know. They were like, do we have any single riders? And somebody broke off from the rest of her family to come in the ride. But I guess there's probably like a large group of them. But anyway, it was like you go down this area and there's like a bunch of like bumps and like it's not very bumpy, but it's like it's a bump so that you get splashed, right? And so you're on this like circular kind of raft.
White boy.
You're on this like circular raft and you go around and like I got splashed like a bunch of times. One of my friends got hit by the waterfall, and like the only 2 people that actually really like were like, yeah, let's get splashed, let's get like in the water ride. They were dry. The 2 people that were the most like, yeah, water ride, were the driest out of all of us.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This sounds so sarcastic. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
It's like crazy.
Dude, we went crazy in Snoopyland. We went to Snoopyland. My friend was so excited. She was like, Snoopyland. We didn't have a lot of time there because it closed in like half an hour. But we were like, we gotta go to Snoopyland. And I bought a sweater. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. We were see the sweater eventually.
We were all so tired. We were all because we were planning to do like
tiring.
It was an act of hubris to plan things to do after Wonderland. Especially because we stayed there extra long. Yeah. And then we were like, yeah, then we'll go do the one shot. Because we had planned to do a one shot. So we were in the car, we're like, we can't do this. We can't do this. We were like falling asleep. So we were like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. And I had to cancel plans.
So real.
Sorry, Maria.
Oh, sorry.
That's the reason I canceled D&D.
Maria or Marina?
Marina, our biggest fan.
Marina? How could you do that to our biggest fan?
I'm sorry, but my friend was going back
Are you not her
home.
biggest fan?
I'm her biggest fan. I'm going back because my friend was going back home to a different province. So we had a very limited time frame to do the one shot with her.
Yes.
So
rest in peace.
It took priority. She's still alive.
She's just in Regina.
Yeah.
Vagina.
Alright.
Haha, vagina.
Anyway, she was the bad guy. It was really cool because it was like, you wake up in this forest, you have no memories. She like gave us the character sheets of like what we look like, and then like as we learn things, like she was giving us clues and stuff. And I was like, I don't trust you. I was like, I don't trust any of you guys, but specifically you, I don't trust you. And she turned out to be the bad guy. So vindicated. Tea. All right.
My date is actually this Friday.
Huge.
Huge. I actually have 2 coming up. But one of the dudes, so embarrassing. Hey, this guy, I said, I told him I'm less cringe in real life, and he said, we'll find out. And I was like, you motherfucker. You bitch. I've had men say much worse things to me recently, but, I was like, you motherfucker. What do you mean we'll find out? Find out if I can punch you in the face. That's what we're gonna find out.
Damn.
Damn. Bitch.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
I'm like, why are you acting like that, bro?
Just
come on, bro. Like, I could be so good for somebody. Okay,
You're
just
gonna find
needs
somebody
to treat
that
me
you're
right.
perfect for, and they're gonna be perfect for you.
I do.
I feel like when you find the person, you're gonna like, it's gonna be like puzzle pieces, like perfect.
That's true, but I feel like I find people that I'm like good with, but then I also there's just always something that's wrong.
Yeah.
Something that I can't get past that's wrong. You know.
And then eventually, I think eventually, like, you're gonna find somebody that's just.
I mean, this wasn't a guy I, like, was invested in or anything. It was just a guy I was kind of talking to. But he was like, oh, I'm pro-gun. He's like, I'm a leftist, but I'm also pro-gun.
No.
Ghosted him.
Good.
Bye! Like, come on, girl. I'm pro-gun.
You're not a leftist if you're pro-gun.
I'm like, okay, let's not.
Like,
I mean, I understand that some of the gun laws are a little contradictory of each other.
you can be critical of it.
Yeah.
But don't be pro.
Stupid. Oh, man. But, like, yeah. I just, like, it's like, I hate... Being mean is funny. Being hurtful is not.
Yeah.
When guys are like... We're like, whatever. Like, at least pretend to like me. Stupid.
At least be invested.
At least, yeah. And some things don't need to be said. So you can meet somebody and be like, well, you know, they're not like the best for me.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just move on.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell them that. One time I posted on my Instagram story, I hate men, and they took it down for hate speech. They're not wrong, but like I didn't mean it like that. Come on, guys. Like, men are pissing me off.
That's fair.
I'm like, bro. It's not that necessarily like I want to like be in a relationship with 99% of these dudes. I don't feel like that about them. It's just like you don't need, just because you're not going to be in a relationship doesn't mean you need to be rude.
Yeah, like you should treat everybody like with kindness and respect. Regardless of your intentions towards them.
Exactly. It's like, oh, we're not in a relationship, we're just friends, so now I'm gonna be disrespectful. Hello?
Not how it works.
Hello?
Hello.
It's 3:13, we should probably shut down.
Alright, let's do an outro.
Okay. So what's the tea?
Well, that's
that was a very short episode, but it's because we booked the studio and then we got here and our booking wasn't there.
And then for some reason
and then they wouldn't let us book it for as long as usual.
Yeah, which I don't know why they.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, the sound studios are only 2 hours, not 3," and I was like,
But they are
no,
3. They've always been 3. But
okay.
Anyway, enjoy this. We hope you enjoy this shorter than usual episode
of me just ranting about random shit.
You know, that's what every episode is. So it's us just straight chit chatting.
Wish me luck on my date, guys.
Good luck on your date. You can update us in the next episode.
Stupid. I hate like being like I'm going on a date is so cringe to me. Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyways, love you guys.
Thank you for watching and or listening. Can you believe it? That's 2 episodes in a row with no Instagram from Jay. We forgot to plug our Instagram.
Well, I said our socials are in the description.
All right, so we're good. Thanks for listening. We love you specifically. Thank you. 1 like equals 1 roller coaster that I will
roller coaster ride.
Wait in line for and then not get on.
point. Love you guys. Like and subscribe. Everything's
Like
in
and
the description
subscribe.
below. And in
Everything's in the
conclusion,
description.
rock over London, rock on Chicago, Wheaties, breakfast of champions.
That was weak. Try again.
You said it was weak, okay?
Hell yeah!